Hey you guys, this is Amanda Elizabeth, aka Designed by God. Um, Today, my first video, I think I'm gonna post two. My first video is about suicide. I believe a few months ago on my video that I had posted entitled Poetic Justice speaks on this. I gave a hotline or whatever. Excuse me, it's cold. But I gave a hotline number um, that's toll free or whatever, of course, that gives you people to talk to pretty much um, when you feel the attempt that you are going to do something. Um, they're there 24 hours. Um, Recently, I have came across, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, my hair. I'm about to chop it all off. Okay. Um, but I had come across Twitter, YouTube, and other social websites about a young girl named Ashley Duncan. Um, I had went on her Twitter page and read some of her tweets or whatever, and it was crazy. The signs were there, full, right there, And I don't think nobody ever reached or got it. I guess a lot of people just thought it was something that, you know, she was just saying, or. But a lot of people, even on Tumblr, a lot of people, there's some stuff that she was posting prior to this, you know, and was posting some heavy stuff, and a lot of people, over 180 people comment, or there was over 180 comments, and they was feeling what they were saying. I mean, what she was saying, and this, that, and the third. I don't really want to get on it. Why she did what she did, I don't know her, but it's sad that this had happened, and there was nothing but signs there. But and my thing is, rather if it's suicide thoughts, rather if it's relationship thoughts, rather if it's any type of thought, when somebody take the time out to really post or say anything within deep concentration, like with deep thought or whatever, it just don't come out of nowhere. I know even if I post something on Facebook, and you can really tell since when I'm really being thinking about something, or I'm really in my feelings about something, and that's when you can tell with anybody, like, okay, you can tell what they say and how they say stuff, that is really deep. For most part, you really can, you know 9 times out of 10, no matter what, it that's what it is, you know um you just don't post random things that's that deep for no apparent reason, unless you've really been thinking about some stuff, that involves that. Suicide, a lot of people know that suicide is a very, very, very touchy topic for me, because I think, like I said, I had posted a video um, that talks about a little bit about my experience with that. I lost a good friend, a childhood friend, somebody that I grew up with, to suicide. He hung himself. And that's the first friend that I lost on my birthday. And the signs were there, maybe not as much as for me, but actually there was there for me. I'll take that back. But the signs were there. I don't want to get too much in detail and put his business out there. Um, but his actions, his actions were there. I didn't go to school with him because we lived in two separate parts. I lived in the city and he lives out in the burbs, and it's two different school districts. But from what I know, people were saying that he was always joking about it, talking about it, but never really took heed of what he was saying, and I believe somebody had reported to him, reported to the school counselors that, this is what he was saying, and they was worried, and, the counselors made him go through some process, but never notified his home about what was going on. So there was no prevention in it, because they didn't know. A lot of people look out what's on the outer appearance, because he was a fly guy. Don't get me wrong, he had dress game out this world. He had all the biddies. He had, and on the outside view, it looked like he had everything pretty much made, but he really didn't, you know. And within the inside, I don't want to go into his family home because that's not from my place to put it out there right now. But there was some other things that was going on that he was dealing with, and I guess it took a toll of him, and he was gone, and that hurted me so bad. I mean, there's times where I just wake up and I cry. I look at old pictures that we had growing up, and I just wake up and I cry because it's like, why didn't you come to me? Well, why, this, that, and the third, and it hurt when you see somebody that's in trouble and that's in need, or that's you feel that you kind of worried, like, okay, you've been posting kind of crazy, or you've been acting a little funny. I sense something wrong with you. Even if they don't want to take it, they, deny that something's going on. You just talk to them anyhow. I mean, don't pressure, because it's like push people back, but at the same time, just encourage them, talk to them, and say, hey, yo, I'm here. You too precious, you too beautiful, nothing's worth it. And just continue to pray. Just continue to pray for them, and that God, keeps them. So that's my thoughts on the suicide. You never know, what's going on. And not only just suicide, but there's violence going on. There's so many people that around my age within the past few years that I went to school with, that I live around, that's dying due to violence in the streets over nonsense, over bullcrap. My biggest thing definitely with the African American community, it's like our forefathers had and our ancestors had fought so hard together. I'm pretty sure all of them didn't like each other, but they fought so hard so we can have equal rights, so we can go to school, so we can go have a decent job, so we can have these, education, and have equal rights. And they fought the white man. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I'm not. But they fought, the white man. They, did all this stuff. Martin Luther King. And but by this being Black History Month now, we should be educating ourselves about that. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and different people, fighting for our rights, and here we are killing one another over what? Silliness, because somebody was talking shit. Somebody around the area not too long ago had gotten shot over what they believe that started over Facebook. There's so many deaths and stuff that's going on over the internet that leads from the internet. It's ridiculous, but just shooting us people over nonsense, money, drugs, because they was talking shit and they feel they gotta be a bigger person to sit up here and do that. That's not cool. Like, it's not cool at all. I don't care what happened to the old fashioned fight with your fists, and handle your situations. Now it's guns and all types of nonsense, and it's ridiculous. But somewhere in this video I will post a link where there's a hotline number for where you can call if you have suicide thoughts, if you know somebody that has suicide thoughts. Also, I'm available. I don't mind giving out a line that I have, a number, not my actual number, but a number that you can reach me at. And if you feel that you need to talk, because I know I'm gonna be real, there was times when I almost killed myself, and I woke up the next morning in whatever place and like, what the hell? And it was over dumb stuff. And now that I look at it, like, what the hell? Nobody's worth my soul. Let's just put it like that. Let's be real. But I'm here. I would give out my number, my link number, or whatever, that you could contact me at. And if you need that, you could call me or hit me up, not call me, but hit me up in the inbox or whatever, and I'll be sure to give it to you. And I'm down. A lot of people, love talking to me, rather if it's about relationships, problems, family problems, because I keep it real and I like to laugh and make a joke out of it, but keep it serious as well, but give you something to think about, because there might be times I might need to be encouraged. I just recently need to be encouraged. I need to be encouraged right now. But it always feels good to encourage somebody else, and it encourages you sometimes. So yeah. But this is Amanda Elizabeth checking out with y'all, and I think in a few I'm gonna have another video or whatever discussing some other things. So yeah.